Hello guys, today we are going to do another flight to Barcelona. We are starting from Malpensa in Italy. We are in parking bay 77 at Malpensa. The aircraft today is A320 Neo, and we got the flight plan. We already imported that from the sim brief, so we will check our flight plan today. It's you can see our block fuel is 5816, and we are supposed to take off from runway 35 right. Ned 9 X-ray departure and all the way to LEBL Barcelona, and we're supposed to land on runway 02. So we have our first officer as always, so we will do the let's start setting up.
Okay.
Okay, now she is doing the preliminary cockpit preparation. She's doing the fire test, turning on the APU. And increasing the panel display brightness.
I'm out for the walk around.
Okay, so she is gone for the walk around, so we will do our loading. We went to the load page, and we're carrying 159 passengers today. The baggage weight is 3180. So we'll add them.
Completed.
And our fuel is 5900 kgs today, according to the flight plan. So we'll add them as well. So then go back to the flight plan. You can see our block fuel today is 5816, so we'll add 5900 just for being the safe side. So then we will go to we'll check the oxygen levels, make sure they are okay, and we will check oil quantity, make sure that they are okay as well. You can see the oil quantity 24.3 and 24.3 on each side, and we will go and check the aircraft status page and make sure that there are no issues of the aircraft. So the status is normal. So now we have completed the aircraft acceptance checklist, so aircraft is in good condition to fly. So then we'll go to data page and aircraft status, and make sure the database is valid. So it's valid till 3rd of September, so that means this is completely valid, and we'll check our aircraft type, Airbus A320.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Okay, she's back from the walk around, so there's no issues on the aircraft from outside. And then we'll go to the init page and do a init request of the route. Okay, today's flight level is 290, of cruising temp of -42, and flight number is ALK1180. Alternate route, alternate airport is Lima Echo Papa Alpha. Tropopause is 39,690. Ground temperature is 14 Celsius now. Then we will go to calculate our performances for the today's flight. So 159 passengers, short flight, and we'll go to the calculator and fill data. And first we need to make sure that these are valid, so we will check with our ATC information. Go to ATC information.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we are good to boarding, and we'll go to the ATC 126 625.
Malpensa Airport information, Whiskey 0700 Zulu. Wind 007 at 6. Visibility
degrees 6 knots. Ceiling and visibility okay. Temperature 23 degrees, dew point 17 degrees. QNH 1019. Landing runway 35 left, departing runway 35 right. Transition level 060. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Information Bravo.
Malpensa Airport information Bravo 0723 Zulu. Surface wind 010 degrees 6 knots. Ceiling and visibility okay. Temperature 23 degrees, dew point 17 degrees. QNH 1019. Landing runway 35 left, departing runway 35 right. Transition level 060. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo. Malpensa Airport information.
Okay, we got the ATC information. So it's Bravo, and QNH is 1019. We'll set it for both sides, 1019, and they will check back. Wind is 010 at 6 knots. Temperature 23, QNH 1019. Okay, then we'll go to the payload page and fill up our init B page. So the block fuel today is 5.9 tons, and the 048 59.0 with 32.84 CG. So 59.0 slash 32.83. So the flight computer will calculate our takeoff weight is 64.7 tons, landing weight 62.3 tons, and according to the flight plan, the cruise wind is average 12, so we'll add HD 12. Here. So taxi fuel we will add 0.3. I don't think that we will use that much, but I'll add 0.3 there. Extra time is 2.2. Okay, now we'll go back to a calculator and check whether takeoff weight is correct. 62.6. We'll make sure to add 62.700 just to be in the safe side. So config 1 plus F thrust is we're doing a flex takeoff, anti-ice off, and packs off. So we'll calculate, and it comes 137, 137, and 137. Flaps 1, flex temperature 68.0. So we go to the performance page and at the our speeds, flaps, temperature 68, engine out 2220. Thrust reduction altitude, since it's Malpensa, we will add we'll keep it on 1600 dash 1600 just to be a bit quiet in the takeoff. What happened there? 1600 slash 1600. Okay, so it's been added, and then we'll go to next phase and go to the climb page, and you can see our clean speed is 215, so we'll add 5 knots to it and add 220 as our pre-select climb speed, since we'll have to do most probably have to do a right turn. Then we'll go to next phase. The cruising is managed 0.78. Cross index is 20 today, 20, and approach we will complete in the air. So now we have to get our clearance. So we'll go to Malpensa clearance 120.9 and get the clearance. Hello Malpensa ground, Sri Lankan 1180.
Today, as you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under
Wait
the seat
for
in front of
the
you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Turn on the ADRS. Malpensa ground, Sri Lankan 1180, request I-4 clearance to Barcelona as planned, west and 77 right, with information Bravo on board.
Sri Lankan 1180, Malpensa delivery, cleared to El Prat via the Dubai 7 Tango departure, runway 35 right, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 2735.
Cleared to El Prat via Dog 7 Tango departure, runway 35
Hey guys,
right.
are we clear to close?
Climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 2735, Sri Lankan 1180.
Sri Lankan 1180, read back correct. Contact ground 121.825 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Contact 121.825 for pushback and engine start, Sri Lankan 1180. Okay, so our departure runway 35 right and climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 2735 and Dogu 7 Tango departure. So go to the LIMC, departure runway 35 right, Dogu 7 Tango departure. We'll insert that and initial climb is 6,000. We'll make sure add to 6,000 there, and then we'll turn on the fuel pumps to supply oxygen. Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Can I have a cup of tea? One coffee, please. One coffee, please.
APU bleed.
Some of the checklists aren't working. Not checklist, actually, commands. So now we go to the secondary flight plan page and do the copy the active. It's not working yet. Go to the red now page and check all the VOR frequencies as tuned. And we'll check our fuel. 5,880 now. And hydraulics levels are okay. Electric pressure bleed system. We'll check all of that. Then we'll check the doors. All the doors are closed. So cockpit preparation. Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Confirmed. Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
Adheres.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
5,900 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set and checked.
Barrel ref.
1019. Set.
1019. Set. Down to the line.
Below the line. Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
So the beacon on.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Arm doors and cross.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
Are you ready for the takeoff briefing?
Ready.
So we are going to take off from runway 35 right. Doggo 7 Tango departure. Most probably expect right hand turn after the departure, and can be a little bit bumpy going out from Malpensa, but weather seems fine throughout the flight. It's 1 hour and 40 minutes short flight to Malpensa, and we'll do the arrivals at Barcelona on we'll land at runway 32 right, I think, and yeah, that's it. Any questions?
No questions.
All aircraft be advised, information Charlie now current, fuel NH1019er.
Information Charlie is now current. We will request pushback. Before we request pushback, we'll check our charts to make sure
Cockpit
how
prep.
we will make sure that to check our charts. Here we go. We are in LIMC. We'll check the first taxi charts. An airport. So we are here, and we need to taxi to runway 35 right, which is this runway. It's very long, 12,861 feet. So we'll probably get taxi instructions like maybe go on kilo and cross runway 35 left, or go on kilo and cross runway from Golf Yankee, then join Charlie, something like that. We don't know at the moment. And we'll check our standard departure. So Dog 7 Tango departure will take us from runway 35 right, go this way, right hand turn, MC 603, maintain 6,000. So go up, maybe left hand turn. We'll check on the MC604, MC613, toggle up 604, 613. Yeah, we will expect a left hand turn actually to dog up. So this just after the departure we'll expect right hand turn. So with that we'll get our clearance, sorry, not clearance, we'll get our go to ground frequency here, which is 121.825. Hello ground, Sri Lankan 1180, stand 77 at right, request pushback and start.
Sri Lankan 1180 Malpensa ground pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback approved. Face south. Sri Lankan 1180. Face south. So we are in west. So south is this side. Okay. We will go and set up our pushback truck. Then we will make sure that everything is closed. Turn on the APU bleed is on, external power disconnected, beacon on, strobes to auto, emergency lights align, wing lights on, and engine fire test. Turn this one to ignition start, and we'll ask truck to start our pushback very slowly. Starting number 1.
Check.
So we are starting engine number 1. Now you can see the exhaust gas temperature is rising. Fuel started to flow. Okay, and engine number 1 is already started, and number 1 is available now. With that, we'll start engine number 2. Starting number 2.
Check.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the ends. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, we already done our pushback. Now waiting to remove the pushback tug. Okay, it's completed, so put ignition to normal, flaps to 1, speed brake armed. After start checklist,
Anti-ice.
off,
ECAM status.
checked,
Pitch trim.
checked, set and checked,
Rudder trim.
0,
After start checklist complete.
okay, after start checklist is complete. Now we'll take our airport chart, taxi chart. We'll put auto brakes to max, do the takeoff config test, which is normal, and predictive wind shear system is off, so we'll turn it on. It's over here. Turn it on. And cabin check. Yes, cabin is ready. And we can turn off the APU and APU bleed. I will turn on the taxi lights. Runway turn off lights. Okay, cabin ready. And set our squawk, which is 2735. set. Hello ground, Sri Lankan 1180. Request taxi to runway 35 right.
Sri Lankan 1180, taxi via Yankee Zulu Juliet, hold short of runway 35 left.
Taxi via Yankee Zulu Juliet and hold short of runway 35 left, Sri Lankan 1180. Okay, now we'll check our taxi route, which is Yankee Zulu Juliet. Yankee Zulu and Juliet. Okay, parking brakes off.
Sri Lankan 1180, Air Golf Whiskey, cross runway 35 left, taxi to holding point Charlie Alpha, runway 35 right via Zulu, Juliet, Golf Whiskey, Golf Echo, Charlie 1, Charlie, Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to runway 35 right via Zulu Juliet Golf Whiskey Golf Echoes Charlie 1 Charlie Charlie Alpha and hold position at Charlie Alpha, Sri Lankan 1180.
Negative, cross runway 35 left at Golf Whiskey and taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Golf Whiskey, Golf Echo, Charlie 1 Charlie, Charlie Alpha.
Cross runway 35 left at Golf Whiskey and taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Golf Whiskey, Golf Echo, Charlie 1 Charlie and Charlie Alpha.
Negative, taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Golf Whiskey, Golf Echo, Charlie 1 Charlie, Charlie Alpha.
Taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Juliet. Taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Golf Whiskey, Golf Echo, Charlie 1 Charlie, Charlie Alpha.
Negative, taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Golf Whiskey, Golf Echo, Charlie 1 Charlie, Charlie Alpha.
Via Golf Whiskey cross.
Okay. We still have to do the flight control check, which is I'm gonna
Sri Lankan 1180, contact Malpensa Tower 123.6.
contact tower on 123.6 Sri Lankan 1180. Flight control check.
Ready. Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Radar on. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Set and checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
137, 137, 137, flexing 68 degrees.
V1, 137, VR, 137, V2, 137, ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff now blue.
Down to the line.
Below the line.
Take off runway.
35 right confirmed.
Cabin crew.
Confirmed. Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete. Approach path clear of traffic.
Okay, we'll contact the tower now. One, two, 3.6. Tower Sri Lankan 1180 ready for departure.
Sri Lankan 1180 Malpensa Tower, wind 020 degrees, 6 knots, runway 35 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared to take off on runway 35 right, Sri Lankan 1180. Cleared for takeoff on runway 35 right. Okay, we are lining up for runway 35 right. Ready?
Ready.
Take off. stable. Manflex SRS 68 runway auto thrust blue.
Check. knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up. Nav.
Check.
Autopilot 1 on.
Gear up.
Sri Lankan 1180, contact Milan radar 134.175.
Just climb A thrust.
Check.
Contact radar on 134.175 Sri Lankan 1180.
Packs are on.
Departure Sri Lankan 1180, passing 3000.
Check.
Sri Lankan 1180, Milan
Flaps
radar,
up.
identified, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140 Sri Lankan 1180.
Check.
One 40 blue.
Check.
All aircraft be advised information delta now current, QNH 1019er.
It's very windy today. The takeoff was very windy, like shaking from the left to right. So we are making the right turn, sorry, left turn. QNH set to standard for the both sides. So we had a pre-select speed of 220. When climbing, you can see that we took that left turn very nicely without overshooting the route. Now we'll go to our managed speed. After takeoff checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Below the line.
Barrel ref.
Standard.
Standard set. After takeoff climb checklist complete.
Clear right now.
Okay.
Seat belts off.
Sri Lankan 1180, contact Milano radar 127.45.
Contact Milan radar 127.45 Sri Lankan 1180. Center Sri Lankan 1180.
Sri Lankan 1180 Milano radar identified, climb flight level 290. Sri Lankan 1180 Milano radar identified, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290 Sri Lankan 1180. Blue. Okay, our cruising is 290, so we are climbing to flight level 290. Center Sri Lankan 1180, wind check.
Sri Lankan 1180 reading you loud and clear.
Wind check, Sri Lankan 1180.
Sri Lankan 1180 reading you loud and clear.
Come on. So we are climbing to our cruising now, passing 9190. We can see, I think these are the Alps, maybe? I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
Sri Lankan 1180, contact Milano radar 128.015.
Contact Milan radar 128.015 Sri Lankan 190. Milan radar Sri Lankan 1180, climbing to flight level 290 with you.
Sri Lankan 1180 Milano radar identified.
What a beautiful sceneries we are having. To our left side, the mountain range. We are on the way to, we just took off from Malpensa and we are on the way to Barcelona. There's a river to the left, you can see. We have a very nice weather today. So we are with the, I think, Milano Center. We are approaching to Needed. We'll ask for a coffee.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
One coffee, please.
Okay, I'll bring the drinks up in a minute.
$1,000 to go.
Check.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
Okay, thank you very much for the drinks. Wow, what a view we are having. Look at this mountain range.
Just reached your cruising altitude for the flight. As we begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your seat belts clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley when the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
You know, in Saint-ish AI, which is another AI-ATC program, which is not good like BeyondATC. I mean, the accuracy is not good, but it's you know, when you ask about like what is this hill, what is this site that we are seeing from down, say intentions AI ATC guy would tell, like, yeah, this is what it is, this is where it's located, this is the history of it, which is not an option for BeyondATC somehow. But accurate, accurate wise, it's really good, and it's one-time payment, and you don't have to pay monthly as as a subscription. So very good software. I recommend for anyone. Wow, so beautiful outside. Turn on the airports. So we are in now cruising level 290. I wanna start to prepare the approach page and get the information from the arrival airport, but I can't look away from the scenery, which is really nice. This is why you fly, just to see the best sceneries in the world, especially with MSFS, which is I prefer explain over MSFS due to the physics and all that stuff, but you don't get this scenery from explain to it.
Sri Lankan 1180, contact Marseille Control 132.385.
Contact Marseille Control on 132.385, Sri Lankan 1180. Master Control, Sri Lankan 1180 at flight level 290 with you.
Sri Lankan 1180, Master Control identified.
You know, we have done a flight from Marseille to somewhere, I don't remember. Look at this scenery, so beautiful. Our ground speed is 752 kilometers per hour. And you can see the beach, coastal area, and there's an airport here. I don't know which one this airport. And yeah, we can check that one on this one, LFMN. There are airports, many airports located to the left side of our route. So we got another 282 nautical miles to go. With that, we will we'll go for the approach page. So according to this, a pressure 1017-330 at 8 knots. We'll put that information on the performance approach. QNH 1017. The temperature is 26. Wind is 330 at 8 knots. Transition level 7000. Barrow ref. We go to the LEBL charts. So decision height for type Charlie, type C aircraft is 320. So we're doing full flaps landing. Have a VLS 126, approach 131. So approach page is completed. Now we have another 265 miles to go, and our estimate full on board when landing is 3.1, which is low but okay at the moment. So we'll go to our progress page and check this. You can see our optimum level 395, maximum we can climb to 398, and cruising is 290 now, so which is not very optimum, means not good for the economy, but since it's a simulator we don't think about it. So we'll go to the flight plan and go to destination, arrival, and we'll set our arrival runway, which is 02. So ILS 02 Yankee, and Bisbee 3 X-ray arrival, Bisbee 3 X-ray arrival, enter. And Gangu, Hadko, Divko, Ildu, these are waypoints. Then top of descent, we still have a decent scenery. We're flying towards the sea from land.
Hard living on checklists and weather reports, chasing the sun till it falls off the chart. Clouds in my window, thunder in my veins, every landing just a way to start.
Hi, Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Some lunch, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute. Hi guys, here are the crew meals you asked for. Enjoy!
Thank you. So we're getting 32 knots of headwind.
Sri Lankan 1180, contact Marseille control 133.585.
Contact master control on 133.585, Sri Lankan 1180. Master control Sri Lankan 1180, flight level 290 with you.
Sri Lankan 1180, Master control identified.
You were laughing at the thunder, bare feet on my old tailgate, fireflies on your shoulders, like they knew you'd never stay. You traced hearts on the window while the storm rolled through the pines. Said, boy, you better remember nights like this in your life. I still see back roads in your eyes, sunburned Kansas County lines. Every song on that old dashboard turns my steering wheel back in time. You're the one I can't outrun, tank runs dry every mile I'm driving now. I still see back roads in your eyes. Oh, yeah. Ran into you at the diner. You were pouring refills, Friday rush. Same blue jean jacket, same don't care, dangerous touch. You said, guess we got older, but your smile said otherwise. One small town conversation pulled me right back to July. I still see back rows in your eyes, sunburned kisses, county lines. Every song on that old dashboard turns my steering wheel back in time. You're the one I can't outrun, even when the tank runs dry. If you wanna take one more ride, I still see back roads in your eyes. I still see back roads in your
Okay, back in the cockpit. We are approaching to waypoint Divco. Still 262 nautical miles to go. Now we will check our arrival, P3 X-ray, which is probably what we are getting. Got the star. Bixby 3 X-ray. So this is the airport. So there are a few mountains out there, some terrain that we have to deal with, and at Albert we need to at flight level 110 minimum, max 280 knots. Oh no, we are coming from this side, so it's Totki, then Ulkal. So Totki we need to be at under 4,000 feet at 220 knots, and Uklal we need to be at below 6,000 feet with 250 knots. So after Totki we will follow our approach to runway 02. So that's the plan. And anything on the charts that mention
Lincoln 1180, clear is the 2 Zulu arrival, runway 24 right.
what? Sri Lankan 1180, could you give us runway 02, please?
Sri Lankan 1180, verify instruction.
Can we get a different runway, please? Sri Lankan 1180.
Sri Lankan 1180, roger, say runway.
Runway 02.
Sri Lankan 1180, we're not landing planes on 02 at the moment. Unable runway change.
Are you serious, mate? Okay. So we're preparing for runway 02. Okay, arrival 24, right? Bis 2 Zulu, Sri Lankan 190.
Sri Lankan 1180, you've not yet started your descent. Unable.
Okay, now we have to change everything. Destination, arrival 24, right, yes, 24 right, Bis Zulu, 24 left, 24 right. Okay, let's 24 right Zulu, and the Bis B 2 Zulu, Bis B 2 Zulu. Insert. Okay, we have to change our star and the runway. Now let's see.
Sri Lankan 1180, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Sri Lankan 190.
Sri Lankan 1180, descent to flight level 230.
Descent to flight level 230, Sri Lankan 190. So we descent to flight level 230. We do a manage descent. Turn on the constraints.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as we have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until your aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
After BL 427, manual turn. So it's a manual one, you cannot take the clear. Let's put 1400 PS. 500. Turn on the seat belts since we're descending. So now we need to go back to the charts, go to the approach chart and change our minimums to according to the runway 24 right. This runway 24 right, Zulu. It's
Sri Lankan 1180, contact Marseille control 132.365.
contact Marseille control on 132.365, Sri Lankan 1180. 132.365. Marseille control, Sri Lankan 1180 at flight level 230 with you.
Sri Lankan 1180, Marseille control identified.
So the minimums for Charlie is 235.
Sri Lankan 1180, descent flight level 200.
Descent flight level 200, Sri Lankan 1180. So descent to flight level 200 with the VS.
Sri Lankan 1180, descent via start to flight level 080.
Descent via start to flight level 080, Sri Lankan 1180.
Sri Lankan 1180, contact Barcelona control 133.03.
Contact Barcelona control on 133.73, Sri Lankan 190.
Negative, Barcelona control on 133.03.
Barcelona control on 133.03, Sri Lankan 190. Barcelona control, Sri Lankan 1180, descended to flight level 8000 via star, Sri Lankan 190.
Sri Lankan 1180, Barcelona control identified.
So we'll check. We will reach 8000 here. If you go descend on 15. So 10950 is the frequency. We will double check the frequency again. 109.5, yeah, for the ILS.
Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Arriving Barcelona early. Arriving Barcelona early. Arriving early. Somehow that doesn't work. So we had a runway change. We were planned on runway 02 and they have changed the runway to what is it, 24 right. We're having a very beautiful weather today. Look at this. You don't get these sceneries from X-Plane 12, unfortunately, which is by the one of the best simulators in the world at the moment, with one of the very close physics to the real life. There are many guys flying on X-Plane, including me, but scenery wise they need to improve, and so it's a good time to do approach checklist. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Barrel ref.
1017 set. 1017 set. Oh no, it's not set. Hold on.
Sri Lankan 1180, contact Barcelona, approach 119.105.
Contact Barcelona 119.5, Sri Lankan 110.
Negative, Barcelona approach on 119.105.
Barcelona approach Sri Lankan 1180 for ILS 24 right.
Sri Lankan 1180 Barcelona approach. Information Quebec current. QNH 1017. Expect the ILS Zulu approach. Runway 24 right with the Charlie Lima Echo 2 Whiskey transition.
Information Quebec current QNH 1017. Expect ILS Zulu approach runway 24 right. Charlie Lima Echo 2 Whiskey transition. Sri Lankan 190. (1017) set.
1017 set. Minimum.
265 set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight,
Set and check.
the customer service
3,
agent meeting
2,
the flight
0
or
set.
video monitor
Engine mode
inside the
selector.
terminal for connecting gate information.
Normal.
Sri Lankan 1180. Cleared direct Charlie Lima Echo. Cross Charlie Lima Echo at or above flight level 080. Cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 24 right.
Off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn
1,000
off
to
all
go.
electronic devices. Stow these devices. and
Cleared direct Charlie Lima Echo. Cross Charlie Lima Echo at or above flight level 080. Cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 24 right. Real Lincoln 1180.
their upright position and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
Direct to Charlie Lima Echo.
Check.
Okay, as for the instructions, we need to fast Charlie Lima Echo at 8000, which is we are doing well. And our decision height is
Check.
So 65. We'll activate the approach. Activate approach base. Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1. $1,000 to go.
Set is on 70.
$2,500.
Radar altimeter alive.
Then on the localizer and direct. Once we pass the BL431, we'll direct to BL419.
Thanks for letting me know.
Direct BL419. Flaps 2.
Speed check. Flaps 2.
Auto brakes low. Localizer blue.
Checked.
Lock star.
Checked.
Localizer captured. Sri Lankan 110 established on 24 right.
Sri Lankan 1180, roger.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Approach selected. The pilot 1+2.
Checked.
J down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Gear down.
Cabin checked. Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
We still can't see the runway. Flaps full.
Speed check. Flaps full.
Sri Lankan 1180, contact Barcelona Tower 118.105.
Contact Tower 118.105, Sri Lankan 1180.
Check.
Tower Sri Lankan 1180, ILS 24 right.
Check.
Sri Lankan 1180, Barcelona Tower, wind 330 degrees, 8 knots, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Clear to land on runway 24 right, Sri Lankan 1180. Speed to managed. Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Landing checklist completed. We are clear to land. Glide slope has been captured. Nicely descending through the glide path. We're on altitude 2300 set.
One
thousands. We have a crosswind of 4 knots. Autopilot off. I have control.
400. 100 above. Minimum.
Landing, continue.
$50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Spoilers, the reverse engine 1 and 2. Decel. $70 knots.
Auto brake off.
Sri Lankan 1180, exit left at Romeo 6. Sri Lankan 1180, exit left at Romeo 6.
Exit at Romeo 3, Sri Lankan 190.
All aircraft be advised information Romeo now current, QNH 1017. Sri Lankan 1180, contact ground 121.705.
Contact ground on 121.705, Sri Lankan 180. Ground Sri Lankan 1180, vacated the runway on Romeo 3.
Aircraft calling for taxi instructions, say call sign.
Sri Lankan 1180.
Sri Lankan 1180, say again date number.
Gate 166, Sri Lankan 1180.
Sri Lankan 1180, taxi to stand 166 via Romeo 3, November Echo Juliet 5.
Taxi to gate 166 via Romeo 3, November Echo Juliet 5, Sri Lankan 110.
Negative, taxi via Romeo 3, November Echo Juliet 5.
Taxi via Romeo 3, November Echo Juliet 5. Okay, that is our taxi instructions. So give little bit of engine power. And taxi according to the after landing checklist. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarm.
APU.
On.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
After landing checklist. to the right side from here. I think this is the gate. After landing checklist. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Set and checked.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
Are you sure about that? After landing checklist complete.
Taxi lights off. Seat belts off. Bleed on. Engine masters off. Engine masters off. Engine masters off. Doesn't work. Okay, engines are off. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set and checked.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On and out.
Parking checklist complete.
Parking checklist is complete. Now we turn on the GSX and request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Go back. We'll first operate stairs. We operate jetway. Okay, the jetway is not operating, so we'll just request for the stairs. And go to services. Open the doors. Press down forward.
The doors verified.
Sometimes GSX is not working properly. Now we operate the stairs. Swissport.
boarding requested. Lavatory service has been requested. Catering vehicles are on their way. Potable water service has been requested.
Okay, securing the aircraft checklist. Securing the aircraft checklist.
Adheres.
Off.
Oxygen.
Off.
APU bleed.
On.
Emergency exit light.
Off.
Are you sure about that? Signs.
Oh, sorry. Off.
APU and battery.
Set and checked.
Securing the aircraft checklist complete.
Okay, then thank you very much for the flight. Okay, thanks for her support. And yeah, we have done this flight from Malpensa to Barcelona on A320. So we'll come with another flight, and after that, until then, have a nice day.